There's this weird moment that hits you as a freelancer. You're staring at your calendar, technically free, but somehow you're still exhausted. Not wow, I just climbed Everest, tired. More like, I haven't seen the sun in 3 days and forgot what a weekend feels like, tired. Sure, you don't go to an office anymore. That was supposed to be the win, right? But now your clients are in 6 different time zones, your work hours are basically any time your phone buzzes, and every one of them seems to think you're their personal, full-time miracle worker. You left the 9 to 5 to escape the grind, and accidentally rebuilt it, with less structure, tighter deadlines, and just a sprinkle of existential dread every time your inbox goes quiet. And the worst part? Sometimes you catch yourself thinking, this feels worse than my old job. You're not wrong, because this wasn't the plan. But what if there was another path? What if you could cut your freelance hours in half, whether that means working 3 days a week, or just cutting out the stressful stuff, and still earn a full-time income? Now, I know what you're thinking. Either I'm going to tell you to double your rates and become a high-performance consultant with a yacht named Passive Income, or I'm about to guilt you into living on $17 a week and pretending rice and beans are gourmet cuisine. But what I'm actually talking about is something I call the half-work, half-stock life. It's not early retirement. It's not full hustle. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's just the middle. And honestly, that middle is shockingly peaceful, sustainable, and way more freeing than any 5-figure full-time business could ever be. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about this all-or-nothing lie we keep getting sold. Both corporate life and the FIRE movement love to tell you that there are only 2 options in life. Work like a caffeinated robot until you make it, or stockpile millions and vanish into a hammock in Costa Rica forever. That's it. That's the story. But, let's be honest, life doesn't actually work like that. Life has seasons. Some months you're motivated and building like crazy. Other months you just want to eat breakfast slowly and stare at a tree for 45 minutes. And that's not laziness, that's called being human. But the all-or-nothing mindset doesn't leave space for that. It tells creatives and freelancers that if we're not going full throttle, we're failing. And yet, in real life, there's this incredible middle zone, a place called enough, a lifestyle where you work part-time, keep your expenses low, and let your investments do just enough heavy lifting to take the pressure off. And here's the wild thing, investments don't have to wait until retirement to matter. Let's rethink how we use our money. The usual plan sounds like this. Grind for 30 years, dump cash into index funds, and someday, hopefully, you get to live. But what if you just started taking a little bit out now, like gently? Not sell everything and move to a bunker, just sell 3 to 4% of your portfolio each year to cover part of your living expenses. Let's say you need $3,000 a month to live comfortably. Your freelance work brings in $2,000. Your investments cover the other $1,000. It's not being retired in the complete sense of the word, but it may be just enough to keep everything going, while also allowing for more life in between. A client ghosts you. You're fine. Want to take a Tuesday off just because? Do it. That's real freedom, the kind that freelancing always promises in books and online courses, but often forgets to deliver. And here's the kicker. Your investments don't even have to pay you monthly. Maybe January's slow and you lean on your cushion. Maybe summer's busy and you don't touch it at all. It's flexible, that's the point.
You don't need to be a millionaire to do this. You just need a steady habit of spending less than you earn, saving the gap, and letting that gap buy you time instead of more stuff. This idea might sound wild in a world where every Instagram post is screaming at you to hustle harder, but maybe we don't all need to be brand strategists by age 27. So how do you actually build this kind of hybrid life? There's no perfect formula, but here's a general roadmap. Step 1, know your enough number. For most people, that's somewhere around $2,000 to $3,000 a month. It varies based on location, lifestyle, and whether you think avocado toast is a food group. Step 2, freelance to cover 50 to 70% of that. Focus on your top clients,
the ones that are worth your time and sanity. Most freelancers make the bulk of their money from a small slice of their client base anyway. Step 3. Let investments handle the rest. That could be dividends from index funds, a cash-flowing rental property, or even a boring old bond ETF. Nothing fancy, just something steady and reliable. Step 4. Leave room for optionality. Want to take a slower month? Do it. Want to work more in the fall and take December off? Go for it. And here's the best part. You don't have to be rich to start this. Stop chasing that illusion. Just because everyone hops on new shopping trends and buys sparkly new gadgets every month doesn't mean that you should blindly follow. Peace isn't a luxury, it's a design choice. We've been taught that financial calm comes from earning more, but more often it comes from needing less. When you stop optimizing for growth or status, something shifts. You stop living in spreadsheets and start living in the present. That's the real goal, not early retirement in a villa in some foreign village that you can't pronounce the name of. Just enough clients, enough cash, enough clarity to enjoy your life. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel for more thoughts on semi-retirement, financial freedom, and designing a life that works for you.